Okay, so let me interview you for a second. How do you start barefoot running? I'm interviewing someone who doesn't barefoot run.
I don't know why you're asking me.
You run minimalist shoes,
yeah.
But based on what you know, just hanging out with me for the past decade and a half, what do you know about barefoot running? How would you tell someone how to start? So there's the individual who you need to explain.
Okay, so what I would say, and I'm sure he's gonna pipe in and be like, oh my god, that's not at all what I would have said. I would say get a pair of 5 fingers.
Okay, I'm curious. Keep going on, please.
That's basically how I started to get into more of a minimalist style shoe.
We got the 5 fingers and I walked in them a lot. Then I started lightly jogging, for small periods of time, and it increased and it increased and it increased. And that's why I stuck with it.
What he would say, take off your shoes and walk. Go for little walks barefoot, somewhere preferably like a dirt path. Keep increasing your time walking. And then eventually you can add some light jogging, intervals of walking and jogging, and you can slowly increase the intervals that you run. Basically, if you feel pain, you stop and you walk. And this way you can keep increasing your pain threshold, and you also ease your feet into barefoot running, because if you're not careful, you can injure yourself.
Is this in regards to wearing the 5-finger shoes or barefoot, complete barefoot?
Completely barefoot.
Okay. Alright, well, this is actually pretty darn good. Baby, why don't you follow your own advice?
I hear it all the time.
Yeah.
Why? Because I just don't feel like it.
No, that's not the truth.
Say.
The reason you don't do this, because you can run X amount. And for you to start barefoot running, you need to scale back.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you're a beginner barefoot runner who's actually somewhat of a, intermediate or advanced runner, it's gonna be very hard on your mind. And this is what my sweet wife battled with. She understands the benefits of barefoot running, but it's very hard to overcome that idea that I need to scale back down to very little amount of running. This is what people can't do when it comes to barefoot running. You just need to deal with your ego and say, I'm just going to be very slow and I can only run X amount. So you can mix up barefoot running with shoed running if that is a problem for you. And that's no big deal. So mixing up is a good idea. So what is the right technique for barefoot running? I'll tell you guys a secret. There is no technique. Yeah. There's no technique. There's nothing I can tell you. Your feet, your brain, the collaboration between the two will tell you all. All you gotta do, just get out there and walk. And then eventually get out there once you walked a lot and try running a little bit. But your feet will communicate with your brain, and your brain will tell your body you need to adjust yourself over top the terrain. When you run on asphalt, like there is, for example, smooth asphalt right here, very different way how your feet are going to run. And if you transition yourself into a rough asphalt like this, your feet are going to land very differently. And if you're gonna come over here and you move into a place where there is grass and all kinds of dirt, your feet gonna run differently again. It doesn't matter what the terrain is, you don't need to know the technique, because your feet and your brain will find a way. Conscious mind. Get out of the way. Let your body do what it does. Give yourself over to your body, to your brain. Feel your way through barefoot running. Maybe that is the best technique. Allow yourself to feel the ground. And as you feel the ground, just go with it. And when it hurts, just stop. When the pebbles hurt, assess, check out your feet. Oh, I thought it was much worse than it actually is. And that's that. There's no technique. Forget about the technique. Just do it. Thanks for watching. Bye. Click the like, subscribe, share it, please. Okay, so I'm just waiting for my wife here desperately. Finally I set up the camera to record something to make use of the time. And she shows up with a big bag of face masks and water. Ooh, that's
Not
a
water.
kit.
It's a whole kit. There's goggles, and they gave me this hand sanitizer.
Oh my god. So these are the perks and the upsides of being an actress in Hollywood.